What's up, y'all? I'm Kikama11, and J. Cole has officially made his foray into professional basketball. But of course, he is 36 years of age. He is, by trade, a musician, and he's making his first appearance in a professional basketball setting. There's really not much more to say than that. Now, at the time of this recording, he's played his 3 games already and has flown back home to attend to family matters. And as you'd expect, his time there was not very pretty. So let's find out exactly what happened. This is an analysis of every single possession J. Cole played in the Basketball Africa League. Enjoy. So here goes Jermaine's first possession of the game. Number one thing, immediately. See right there. Daps up his teammate. Then from there, points a little bit. Walks from the left elbow over roughly to the right block. Tries to, what was that? Squeak his shoes right there. And then makes his way over to the right elbow. Okay. That's possession number 1. Here's our first defensive possession. First off, before we even look at this, J. Cole is sagging off notoriously here. This is Russell Westbrook. What? This is James Harden. This is bad defense. So the guy makes a slick pass right there. Cole goes over, gets himself a nice little contest, misses the shot. 0 of 1 on defenders right there. Oh. Second possession, defensive possession. Instantly, before we even look at the clip, J. Cole's already beat. This player is clearly going to the left. J. Cole is clearly going to the right. This should be an easy blow by, and he would probably have to meet number 32 over there. And then he'd probably make the pass to 12, and it should be an easy basket. But instead, 15 decides to go ahead for a step back shot, and Jermaine gets himself a nice little contest and a nice little good defense so far by Cole. So here, number whoever that is, long-legged, looks like me, looks like Bobo, gets himself a steal.
You know what?
Number 15's right on his back, takes an ugly, disgusting layup. Cole is right there to,
What?
Alright, on this possession, Cole is sagging off a little bit in the corner yet again, caught slacking. Gets himself over there, gets a good contest in. Doesn't jump, but
in memory of the late
Ball game.
George! Now here Cole gets lucky, makes a nice little pass to number 4 and rumbles and dumbles and jumbles and blumbles and gets up, gets a nice little butt slap. That's incredibly important for any basketball player, competent basketball player, to be able to perfect. Good work by Cole right there. See that point right there? Making a nice hustle play. Good job, Cole. And somehow he gets a technical free throw here. I'm not necessarily sure how it happens, but let's just accept the fact that it happened and let's just study his form real quick. All right, so number 1, this is what I noticed on my first watch through. Right here, you can tell that he's nervous. Look at the way he's dribbling. That first dribble, very out of control. Don't have it in your hand whatsoever. You look at someone else's free throw routine, it's going to be very controlled. You're not going to have it slipping out the hands. Second dribble, really sloppy. Third one, he sort of gets it under control and takes the shot and walks over to the corner of the three-point line for some reason. Gets lost, decides to go back over to the other side to get to his press.
I think that comes from,
see the coach is pressing X.
What?
Look at Cole here being an absolute leader. Making sure he gets every single player, every single teammate. Making sure he gets a hand clap from each and every one of them. That's a true leader right there. Beautiful skip pass from the top of the key over to the wing. Look at that beautiful pass right there. Now here goes Cole being an absolute dog. The game's basically over. It's the third quarter with 2 minutes and 44 seconds left. But look at him absolutely playing raw dog defense on Draymond Green. Now here goes yet again. Looking like Kwame Brown on that play a little bit. Look at him loping. Look at that, but he's able to save it with a beautiful pass. Beautiful pass. We're going to need a replay of that. That's probably his highlight of his entire career. Look at that smile. He knows what he just did. That's Steph Curry type. That's Chris Paul type. That's Luka Doncic, Luka Magic. You know what I'm saying? He's felt like magic in that situation right there. Here you go. Gets a horrible pass from the teammate, but he's able to catch it in rhythm. And right here, Loki looks like Steph Curry. If his release point was a little bit lower, his foot was a little bit closer in and not as caved as you can see it is, he looked like Steph Curry. Takes the shot though, and that follow through. Gets back on defense, makes yet another point. Right there, tells the defense. Look at that, leader already. This is just the first game, ladies and gentlemen. Little stomach tap. Here's another angle of the pass. Felt like magic right there, 100%. You can't tell me you don't. Any hooper who's made that type of pass knows what it's like. Let's go to that slow motion replay. Reenacting that pass. That was quite clean, wasn't it now? Alex Antetokounmpo takes the free throw.
Have you listened to some of his music?
Cole now goes ahead and does another shoe wipe. Oh, he gets the ball here. Nice little dribble. Gets an instant turnover. Great hustle back on defense. If he was LeBron James, that would definitely be a finals block, we already know. Love to see the hustle. Love to see the hustle, even though they're already up 26. Love to see that. Love to see that. Love to see that right there. If you're a coach, you're picking that up. You want that on your team. All right, so that's all for game one. Let's go on to game two. All right, so the second game comes roughly 3 days later, and Jermaine is checked in with 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Gets himself another hand clap in there, quite good. Shout out to Legends for the clips. And here, instantly, we get straight into the first defensive possession of his second game. It's already been 3 days past, so he's had time to work on defensive schemes, on things that he's already done, yada yada. So let's see what he does. All right. So here, this is his first encounter with the screen in an actual game. Here, you can see he doesn't want to make any contact with the big bag 0-0 right there, so he puts his hands out a little bit instinctively. Sort of gets caught by the screen. Still is able to stay in front of number 5, which is good. 5 sizes him up right here. Little blow by right there. Should finish right there to the rim. Should be an easy bucket. But for some reason, it takes a weird fadeaway, and Cole gets a sensational block right there. Even though right here, it should be an easy layup for him. Cole is able to make a little bit of a recovery right there, and is able to get up, somehow poke the ball from under him. So it wasn't an actual block where it's like, you know, contact on ball. It's more like, you know, it's like when you get your finger jammed, right? How that works. You poke it up, or something like that. He sort of did the opposite of jamming his finger. He jammed his finger on purpose for that block. And, you know what I'm saying? It worked out. Another pass right there, little skyhook type pass, sensational. And filling his lane perfectly, that's a little boost to the teammate grade. Everything counts, you know what I'm saying? Ready to get that shot. Now here he's doing a better job. He's not sagging off like he was before. The ball gets thrown to him somehow in some odd, Bobo gets that little poke out, and Jermaine is able to pick it up and then take the ball up the break. Looks controlled, looks poised, takes the shot. A little jittery, but it's all good because his teammate gets that slack, puts it right back up. They call this a foul? Huh? They call this a foul? Hold on. All right, so he gets his first foul, which seems to be a phantom. Hold on, let's check that one more time. So here, little bit of an arm riding movement on the shoulder. Somehow ref calls it a foul. Jermaine's like, you know what I'm saying, it's whatever, a stat's a stat. Good work. Okay, right here, tries to execute a pick and roll for the first time. Does not work well at all. Does a nice little fake to one side and goes to the other. Textbook. Instantly looks for the pass. Doesn't really try to do much. Throws it. Been snatched. Now here he goes right back on defense. Sizing up number 5. Number 5 tries to draw the foul. Flopping like a fish from SpongeBob. Does not get the foul whatsoever. And Cole is then wide open for the 3. This is a crazy sequence right here. We haven't seen anything like this. And same corner, same spot, same miss. 3 days later, we don't know what's going on here, but it's not very pretty. Oh, but here we go. It's another possession. 4 back-to-back, and here we go. Cole makes that hustle play that I was talking about in the first game. He might not be able to shoot. He might not be able to score. He might not be able to dribble. He might not be able to pass, but he's able to run like this at 36 years of age. So he gets there, but then he doesn't know what to do, and by that time, it's already a wrap. This is all in the first quarter. It is now officially the second. Cole makes the pass over to the top of the key, calls for the ball, does not get the ball, and then just instantly walks back. He's already back on defense. It's 3-on-2 roughly. He's able to try and get the contest. Does a smart foul. That's actually a really smart foul right there in order to make sure that the player does not get the easy basket, and instead forces him to take the shots. Knox tries to knock the ball out of his hand. Harden move. Doesn't completely work out. Player flops a little bit. Expected. Foul. Here we go. Cole calls for the ball again. 23 tries to get it to him, doesn't get it to him. Cole makes that hustle play yet again, makes that same pass he made in game 1. Throws it all the way up and is a turnover. And his teammates didn't really like that. They're like, bro, what you doing? He's basically Tony Snell out there, but when you're 36 and young Simba, young Cole.